Hey there, everybody. Arlos here from Ice Games, bringing you episode 281 of my Guild Wars 2 Necromancer Let's Play with Vanessa here. And yeah, 281. We are... Someone's flying around here. We are about to do some new story content that has just dropped a little bit ago. Very excited for that. I believe this is going to be the end of the Jantier Wilds kind of expansion. This is the last little bit of story content for that, but they have announced there is going to be another expansion coming out, so more Guild Wars 2 content. Very excited for that. So yeah, let's get into this. So yeah, let's take a look. Let's get to our story journal. Boop, boop, boop. It is gonna be Living World Season 4 Jantier Wilds. So we've done all of this. This is going to be forced entry is the next part of the story. So rash decisions are made, leading the Wayfinder into the heart of Neosis and face to face with the truth that awaits. So we've found we ran we're kind of dealing with the Titans and stuff like that. So we've seen the two Titans. There's a third Titan that we know of. So yeah, I'm very excited for that. Or was there three and then a fourth? Wait a minute. I think it was two and then a third. Yeah. So I'm really excited for this. So let's continue the story. Meet your allies outside the sealed gate, leading to...
What happened?
Viva happened. She took the scepter. We're headed there now. Hopefully not too late.
I'm on my way.
I'm interesting. What's up with the Anissa's voice actress? That she's not showing up or anything. But I know there was a voice actor, or maybe it's still going on. I haven't looked. But a voice actor striked for video games, so maybe that has something to do with it there. We're gonna head. Where are we headed to? Over here. We need to head to the barracks here. The mist-burned barrens. Again, I just love all of the artwork and stuff they have. Ooh, look at all the peoples. Okay, let's head. Where are we going? They're going this way. Jump on our awesome sky scale. I wonder if I'll get a new mount or something in the next... I'm very curious on what the next expansion is going to add to the game. I know this one kind of added new weapon options. But, you know, I wouldn't be mad at a new pet or something like that. Or even like this one, I kind of made the War Claw a little bit more usable in open world stuff. So I definitely like that. I would like that some more. There's some new mount stuff. A new mountain totally would be kind of fun. I don't know what they do, though. Very curious on what mount we could get. All right, so let's enter the instance here. Forced entry.
We don't know the repercussions. Besides, we haven't exhausted all our options.
My patience is exhausted, Denise. We're searching this island up and down. Think of the repercussions if we don't act soon. I resent your putting me in this position. I'm moving us toward a solution, one we already have. It's been in your hands from the start.
Rather curious that it's found its way back to your hands. Anise is wise not to take a thief at her word.
Let's not... Difficult to steal what already belongs to you.
The Gabo belongs to no one. Trying to control it is a sure path to it controlling you.
Quaint for you to assume I'm incapable of handling great power. Not that you would know anything about that. Hey.
Uncalled for. Cheap shots won't win you any favor.
Quiet, all of you. Can't hear myself think.
A voice of reason arrives. Wayfinder, talk some sense into them.
Alright. Talk some sense into the Wayfinder. Make them see reason. Ooh. So, should we agree with Livia's plan to use the scepter or side with the wizard's scepter? And you know what? We're a necromancer. We like power. Let's use the scepter.
Livia has a point. We're dealing with a Mist's Gate and a Titan. Exactly what the scepter was created for.
You're not wrong. The commander knows the value of taking the bold approach.
Please. The moment the word Titan was uttered, she burst into our council, jumping at any excuse to use the scepter. If this were a Skrit infestation, it would be her first choice of action.
Don't act like you're some pillar of morality. Oh, okay. Ooh.
Burned.
Fight now. Argue later.
I wonder if that is going to come up later
good.
then. Come on, take out the misprint. We got like some of the toughest and most powerful characters in the game. And we're fighting a little misprint.
Replenishing.
There we go.
Time to do some real damage.
Okay, who's next?
More of them.
The scepter is likely attracting them.
Uh-oh.
Look what you've done! Brandishing that scepter around like a toy.
Some healing here. Oh, let's get out of this. I'm about to go down. Yeah, I went down. That's okay. It's okay. Someone's gonna get me up. Someone's gonna get me up. I guess we're like not paying too much attention.
I could outrun a centaur. I am death incarnate.
That's it. I'm done wasting time. Let's. You just have to handle this myself. Oh gosh. Enough. Focus. Oh, right. We don't have to blast the heart of yours at everything we come across. Okay. Oh, they're talking about the heart of the item we have. Oh my gosh. Gotta remember to keep looking up here because we don't hear Anise or Livia's voice line.
Anyone? Help!
Getting out my pistol here. She running up there? No. So she's probably gonna use the thing anyway. Oh my gosh.
Rejoining the fight.
I'm just more of a kick in my butt.
Replenishing.
And we've almost got enough down though.
I don't have enough energy.
Get this reindeer. Whoop. Look at that. Elite Mistborn Timberwolf. Okay. Cool. There we go. Where is Livia?
She's right here. She was.
That imbecile.
The gate. We need to stop her.
Okay, go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, she's dealing with the gate here. Livia, stop! It's power. We don't... Trust it, Anise. Trust me.
What's happening?
Okay, okay.
She did it, didn't she? So she did.
Looks like the magic that was keeping us out was becoming some sort of portal. Is it safe for us to use?
Seems so. Ren?
For our use, yes, it is safe. As for Livia, I'm not sure she's prepared for the toll the Scepter will take on her. That, however, is her problem. For now.
What are we waiting for?
All right, enter the portal into Bava Nissas. Ooh, God, I love this artwork. Ah, I just want to surround myself in Guild Wars 2 loading screens.
What am I looking at?
What's left?
Bava is the Titan. Or vice versa. The other three did seem to meld with their environments.
Given how much time has passed, it appears the Titan and the city have become one and the same. Mabon, what exactly were you planning to do about this?
Oh, what? Reach the battle ahead. Livia, she's being attacked by Titanic macrophage? So you decided to do things my way after all. Knew a little assertive action would help you see
That's
reason.
your takeaway? Never mind. Let's just get rid of these things.
Alright.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Get the other one here. Titan defense is at 91%. 88%. Pick up the big ones first. Oh, get out of the way of that. All right, so the main Titan is the city. That's kind of interesting. Go that way there. Drop some more big abilities here. Some healing. Alright, and was there three? Because I know there's Decima and Greer.
Time to do some
And
real
then
damage.
Oh yeah, there was the three, wasn't there? I forgot there was three.
You'll be feeling that one for days.
Decima, Greer, and were the ones. Yeah. I was trying to remember their names. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, yes, okay. Forgot about the third one.
They'll have to hit much harder.
And there's another one I don't remember the name of. Oh, from mindless pests, these things are surprisingly well coordinated with each other.
If we've learned anything here, it's don't underestimate the enemy.
Yep.
Are they guards or something? Seems like they're defending the city.
Perhaps, in a sense.
Not enough
Or
endurance.
maybe they're defending the body.
What is an army, if not a society's immune system?
They'll
I'm
have
gonna
to
try to
hit
get out
much
of
harder.
this. Down to 44%. Try to again take out the big ones here first.
I could outrun a centaur.
Oh, I killed it. That's some like Bloodstone Void stuff here. I'm very curious on how the Bloodstone is going to be involved in. Maybe that's what. Are we going inside the Titan? Is that kind of the plan here? Maybe down to 25%. Good.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Oh, they keep dying right when I put the thing down. No, I don't like that. Okay. I do really like the look of them. I really like the look of these beasts.
Time to do some real damage.
Come on. Aha! Oh. There we go. I like that. The society is
Looks like they're handled. For now.
Ren, that immune system theory, I think there's something to it.
It would fit, given their nature as we've seen it. Though heterogeneous, they appear to be acting as part of a whole. We've seen the Titan spawn exhibit coordinated behavior. This suggests the same, given the scale of time and complexity.
I'm sure they'll only get meaner the further we push into the city. We need to choose our actions deliberately. And that goes double for you.
the camp doing. Oh, what's the camp doing here of all places?
Don't try to distract.
She's right. Look.
Only one way to know for
Well, we
sure.
didn't know for sure. Of course, that doesn't flourish. The White Mantle are never far behind. So did they make it to Pavanovis? And not all that long ago, it looks like? Were they the ones behind all of this?
We can't say for sure yet, but I do agree their presence was relatively recent and is generally rather damning.
Why don't you start by searching the perimeter? I'll have a
We can
look.
start by
around the
searching the
camp.
perimeter. Okay. Search the ruins of the nearby camp. We can do that. Alright. What are we looking for, though? Drawing.
3 Titans, 3 White Mantle. Can it really be that
Could
simple?
it be that simple? Maybe. Barrel documents. Barrel has been stuffed full of rolled up documents, both new and old. There's no discernible order to the documents and no consistent subjects, save the White Mantle's involvement. Okay. Why did they bring all this with them? Alright, some journals.
Journals? Not quite. They almost sound more like prayers.
Okay, at last we've settled in Avanissos, though the journey has proven a test of tenacity. I welcome the change of scenery and revere these hallowed grounds upon which Saul himself stood. Ulrich and Tatiana are, on the other hand, seem preoccupied with their corporeal cravings. Fearing food scarcity, I am no stranger to hunger, having spent long stretches of my youth plagued by hunger pangs. Even after joining the White Mantle, I continue the act of fasting as an exercise in self-discipline. A practice I am now essentially grateful for. Going without is a lesson that many of our own could stand to learn, our current leader included. Though he dared not say it to my face, I sensed his irritation with my reticence to prepare meals of animal fare. He mistook principles as weakness, a weak stomach for hunting, as he put it. I would accuse him of the same with one amendment. His stomach is hardly where his weakness ends. Oh gosh. But that ceases to be a bother for as long as Claudius ceases to return. Knowing his history of cowardice, remember we took him out a long time ago. Expect to reply to his letters, let alone his return. And from what does it matter? It is we who have weathered the pilgrimage, who truly walk Saul's path. The glory he knows not, In one aspect, it's just as destiny has written. Regardless, Ulrich has taken our discovery of Bava Nissos as proof of his righteous authority. I begin the newest chapter of this journey with a prayer of my own creation. When faced with earthly strife, may it remind me of my vow to know what cannot be known and see what cannot be unseen. To the bringers of wisdom, bestow upon me the eternal flame of light unseen, that I shall sheath it against the hollow breath of dissent and carry its glow to those chosen few. To bear it witness, the tithe to bask in its gift, be not the burning of the flesh, but the illumination of the soul. All right. Cool. That's fun. All right, another scroll over here. Or scale, sorry. Though these scales appear to have been used extensively, the notes nearby suggest the White Mantler attempting to find a way to protect themselves against Mistborn. All right.
So it must have been them who opened the gate. Or at least one acting alone. What became of them?
We hear him. His voice is soft like moss, yet sound as a rock upon which it grows. Like a low hymn carried by the wind, it sings to us, beckons us forth, we must follow. The first steps toward the Pacarl end, fate has written it. It is only a matter of time now. Okay. Alright, so I got scrawled note here. Alright.
Was he losing his mind, or was the voice real? And if so, could it have been... I wonder.
Maybe the Titan. So the voice of fate calls upon me to see the journey of the unseen, the eternal fruitation. So that tomorrow's sun draws a new era anointed by its rays, we venture forth 3 pilgrims whose destinies entwine to weave a transcendent tapestry of the divine. Ulrich returned. His lone communions with the wild rarely last long. He spoke little, and so we went on preparing a meager supper as if nothing had come to pass. We ate mostly in silence, that is, until the fire began to dwindle. Out in the dark, a voice called upon them, for it was they who had been chosen to realize the mission of the unseen ones, and thus it spoke to them, chosen 3. You are destined, seek the gate. As the sun draws across the wild, you shall hear my voice, and I will be your guide. You who must open the gate, so fate has written it, so make it be. To think mere hours ago our vision was clouded with woes. We are so close, though I can't recall my last full meal. My mind has never felt so sated. Okay, then we get a map of Xanthir. So this hand-drawn map is marked with copious notes and diagrams showing the White Mantle's journeys across Xanthir, and finally into Bava Nissos. This journey was an easy one. Good. Oh, there's another note here.
Things were really not going well for them. Wonder what that city has in store for us.
Okay, so as I predicted, our limited food source has worn down the other 2 far more quickly than myself. Both chastised my unwillingness to hunt. Tatiana deemed me selfish, Uruk muttering some slight under his breath. I told them if they quit wasting their energy whining about hunger pangs, they'd be faring better. That shut them up. For now, at least, though I've mostly chosen to keep to myself. I, on the other hand, find the pain an idle anchor for meditation. And for cultivating the state of clarity, I credit what happened next. Late last night, from somewhere across the vast eternal darkness, I heard a call. Is this what Tatiana claims to hear? When Ulrich and I ventured into the ruins to leave her alone, it began as a low rumble. In the state of half-sleep, I mistook it for the early storms of thunder. Then I started to make out coherent words. They see not your promise, what you're capable of. Stirring me fully awake, I decided to brave the night and ventured out, trying to decipher the direction of the source, still unsure if it were a dream or reality. As if to reassure me, the voice called out once more. You're a righteous man. Please, help me. Then silence, save for the hollow wind. I lay awake for the rest of the night, in something between a meditation and a stupor. Had I imagined it? Was this voice the product of an empty stomach? or a lone mine coloring in a blank chasm. No, it was real. Clear as the toll of the lone bell across the abyss. You're a righteous man. I spent the night pondering the message and its source. As for now, I'm unsure whether to share it with the others. It may be the last wound that drives Tatiana mad. And I'm unsure what lengths Ulrich could go to secure his mission to our false prophet. Beyond this, they don't seem eager to indulge my company. But that is not of importance. My earliest memories onward have been alone wade through life's flood. Saul too bore the immensity through life's flood, or the immensity of revelation alone, but rather than hoard its light, he held it before him like a lantern, guiding those around him so that they could see the way. A vessel of devotion, give me the strength to fulfill my role as guide. Set the unseers upon the right path. May I act as an offering, my body a sacrifice, transmutation of mortal flesh. I am the votive, the lit flame, from which darkness blows the light. I choose not, rather, I was chosen to illuminate the way. Okay, we got that. Oh, there's something over here. White mantle bow. The boat appears to have been brought by one of the white mantle. From the wear marks on the grip and the art itself, you can tell it's been seen a good amount of use. Okay. Another diary page. This is page 3.
They really believed themselves the righteous ones until the very end. Tragic.
Yeah,
The others need
was.
to hear this.
All right. After a night of long deliberation, I decided to use my responsibility to share what I'd heard from Ulrich and Tatiana. Unsurprising, Ulrich dismissed it as hunger-induced fever dream, clearly attempting to shield Tatiana's dwindling sanity. She herself seemed intrigued but remained mute during the exchange. So be it. If I am to claim myself a righteous man, I will see to it that they come around in time. Update 1. Things have come to a head. Another argument over food. I'll spare you the same rehearsed details, but the crux of the argument came when Ulrich blamed me for my initial reluctance to hunt for contributing to our downfall. He claimed that if we reached Bavanissos in better condition, we'd have be better suited to withstand our current scarcity. I'll admit that in a moment of anger, I forgot my vow to guide the ignorant. I shot back that given his inability to withstand even the most minimal of worldly discomforts, he'd never be more than a mere bootlicker, and that his ill state wasn't so much hunger of food as hunger of scraps of his Claudius's validation. After that, Ulrich accused me of jealousy, going as far as to apologize for Claudius's dismissive treatment of me. The accusation was so wildly off base, I burst into a fit of laughter. He dubbed me out of my mind and stormed off into the night. Now, as night descends, Tatiana and I retired to silence, save the occasional sound of pen to parchment of our respective tents. I've never known her to journal, but I've seen her write to Claudius. While Ulrich's devotion to him is a cry for validation, Tatiana's is a desperate plea to belong. One I can relate to. I sought the same when I joined the White Mantle. The difference being is that I retained the ability to question, to think critically, and that is where our paths diverge. In my times of weakness, forgive me for my failures. To treat the hubris of others not as a curated malice, but of consequence of ignorance. Like Saul himself embodied, none escape this life, free of temptation, from mortal folly, but it be it not a cause of shame, but a source, from which understanding springs. Update 2. He calls upon me once more in the dead of night. My last hope left me here to rot. Please, help me. Closer. Come closer. I must seek him out. Our fates have become entwined. Alright. Let's go find our friends. And it clearly sounds like it was the Titan here. Is it the mouth of the Titan?
I found some interesting...
Centuries of meddling, and you think they develop some self-awareness.
You're one to talk.
Excuse me, none of you are getting anywhere until I took action. You'd still be standing around with your thumbs up your... You know, Livia, you're right. You took plenty of action, abandoned us in battle, put our lives at stake. Sure, you could have killed us, along with half of Tyria, but I'm getting the impression you really don't give a damn.
Oh.
I'm tired of arguing. Gods. No, you won't listen to anyone but yourself. You've already made that clear. Take whatever the hell action you want, and while you're at it, you can shove that scepter up your...
Countess.
Go on. You have my blessing. Not that it means anything to you. Oh. Anise.
You heard her.
Uh-oh.
Livia, if you sink this city, you better pray that scepter takes you with it.
Deal. Alright, let's speak with Livia, but before we do that, let's speak with, optional check-in with allies. So let's check in with our allies. Wayfinder, I'm afraid that there's not much to say. Whether we like it or not, Livia's acted for all of us. The path before us is clear, even if it's not the one we had chosen. You think Livia could be right? Perhaps. We may find that to be true. When all is said and done, that doesn't mean I can easily forget or forgive. She will answer for her action. That much I can guarantee. Guess we'll see how things shake out. Alright, Anise. I don't mean to be curt, Commander, but I could really use a moment to myself. Understood. I'll leave you to it, Countess. Okay, so Waiting Sorrow, what's up? Goodness, Wayfinder, that Livia woman would drive even the most sober beacon to the honey wine. She could leech even Adler's stoicism. Takes centuries to carve out a personality like that. Don't blame it on age. Not all of us end up like that grating. Then again, she does remind me of Rem in some ways. Maybe you're onto something. Best we can do right now is stay focused. Okay, poised arrow. We lowlanders can get heated with each other at times, but these wizards give me a headache. Are they always like this? Well, not quite like this. No. How are you holding up? Fine. We just need to smooth my tufts. Seeing friends argue always makes me uncomfortable. Specifically when I'm not sure how to help. I'm sure things will work out, though, once nerves are calmed. I bet you're right. Hang in there. Alright, hey, the collector, Ludo. Commander Wayfinder, good to see you again, even though I may wish the meeting could have come under better circumstances. Counselor, you're here in person? Contrary to expectations, some of our Arcane Council don't mind getting their mitts dirty. You may recall that I backed her during the Scepter vote, recent actions aside. Never mind that I have a vested interest in Lady Livia's success. It would reflect poor me, they might, if she to fail in this mission. Yeah, so that will make sure you're here. Good. How will you be assisting the Alliance? All in due time. For now, Countess Denise wants to get the fourth veil and I up to speed on operations. That means bouncing back and forth between here and the staging camp in the Barrens. Eventually, one can elaborate that it will lead to us joining Livia's push into Bavios proper. An electrifying prospect, is it not? Okay. Talk to her in a minute. Alright. Oh, Wayfinder. Should have known someone with your reputation would be in the vanguard. Ludo and I are here to help Lady Livia with her mission. Are you here with the Alliance, or...?
In a sense, but say, you must be the commander. Between Anise and Casimir, I've heard enough gossip over the past decade to spot you in any crowd. Largely good things, mind you. But where are my manners? Benktoverson, fourth veil of the Mesmer Collective. We'll be seeing more of each other soon, I suspect. Don't need Raven's foresight to know that.
Right? Did the Countess ask you here?
She did. I have some personal stake in seeing Mabon's legacy upheld, even if that means bearing some of his burdens. That said, I expect I'll be asked to keep a third eye on the Lady Livia and that scepter of hers. Never a dull moment, huh?
All right, so there's someone else I'm missing. I don't think so. Maybe I'll talk to Anise again. It seems like I'm missing somebody. There's no other things on my map. That's okay. Okay, let's just talk with Livy then. Olivia. Olivia. Oh, let's grab our Wizard's Vault thing. I broke a defense bar. Commander, I hope you're... oh, maybe this was it. I hope you're in a better frame of mind than the Countess or the others. We've got work to do and no time for petty disagreements. And you, are you prepared for what's next? I'm ready when you are. We'll give the others time to peruse through the White Mantle's findings. And cool their tempers.
I've never seen the Countess have an outburst like that before. You struck a nerve.
Oh, please. There's always... that one's always had a temper. As a girl, she broke the kid's nose after he dipped Jenna's braid in a quill ink. She hit hard, too. Never thought he'd stop crying. Unfortunately, he was a Baron's kid and took a while to smooth over. Oh, so she was always a little violent. She's got the will of a Dolyak, and the stubbornness makes her good at what she does. Hard not to have faith in her. Sometimes she just needs a nudge to give her momentum. That's all I'm trying to do. Not sure if she sees it that way. Alright, so let's speak with Olivia now. So, I think I've seen and heard enough. What's next? Looks like it's just us for now, Commander. I'm in agreement on this whole immune system thing. If we knock out parts of the whole, we'll have the advantage. The body is an interconnected system, after all. And for the Mistgate, I'm sure to be heavily protected. Some simple divided and conquer we'll have our in. All right, so we're dividing and conquering. Should be good there. All right. Fourth entry completed. Bags of loot, gearboxes, and some Tale of Adventure.
Another personal victory.
Ooh. And some new achievements here. Let's grab fourth entry. Let's grab a mastery point. Exit here. And I guess we exit this area now? Yes, let's exit. All right. It's like the heart or something like that. It's got to be inside. Very excited to see that.
Report on the Mershot Tower
what's this?
situation. Those things are really slowing us.
Take out one of the Titan's vital organs. Oh! Oh, we made a base camp here. Okay, what do we got here? Someone in a chair. Above the map here. Weaken the Titan by completing events. Titan's defense is weakened. Okay. So this is gonna be one of those event things.
We should be on the front lines.
So what I might do, actually, it's not with you. Merchant. Wow, that's quality armor. Anytime. Okay. I think what I might do is end this episode here, and then maybe record doing some of the events and stuff like that, because this will be another bar we're trying to fill up as we do events, and sometimes that can take a while, that's for sure. But I might do whereas I kind of record myself playing, and I'll just do an episode where I'm just doing all the events. That can be kind of fun. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this episode, as we're kind of like dipping our toes into this final act of the Jantier Wilds. Hopefully you guys are liking what you see. If you guys have any suggestions on any other content you want to see, let me know down below. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this series, and I will definitely be keeping it going. And as always, until next time, keep your stick on the ice.